3/4 of Germany's 40 million dwellings were built before 1979. In other words, before there were any rules concerning thermal insulation. These buildings consume about 1/3 of all the energy the country uses. The Building Systems Working Group at the Fraunhofer Institute for Building Physics can do its bit to change this. The scientists can help to reduce the energy needs of an old building by up to 80%. They advise both public and private clients, and they develop, monitor and demonstrate the measures that need to be taken. The scientists focus on energy efficiency, new construction and systems technologies such as new insulation systems, highly efficient heat generators and regenerative fuels. The goal is to provide whole complexes of buildings with CO2-neutral energy.
In the Building Systems Working Group, we deal mainly with two areas. One is the monitoring of demonstration projects, and the other is the scientific flanking of major projects in the field of energy-saving building.
Buildings have a long lifetime. Mistakes made during the construction phase mostly cannot be corrected later and lead to higher energy consumption. The Building Systems Working Group regularly tests the quality of implementation in the building projects it's advising on. Especially in buildings with a high standard of energy efficiency, constant quality assurance is important. Highly efficient photovoltaic modules and newly developed thermal collectors reduce power consumption and provide hot water. A compression heat pump driven by natural gas uses the heat stored in the earth to generate any additional energy requirements. The challenge is to combine the components of the setup in such a way that energy consumption is balanced by what is generated. For about 2 years, the team carry out validation measurements in the inhabited buildings. They monitor the energy-saving concept, establish user behavior, and reveal any weak points. The scientists publish their findings in the specialist press and thus increase energy efficiency in new and old buildings alike. A major role in all energy savings measures is played by a building's airtightness. Drafts reduce comfort and can lead to damage to the fabric of the building. Using the blower door measurement technique, the Fraunhofer researchers can localize any leaks. To do this, they use a fan to pressurize or depressurize a particular space. The result is an important parameter that describes how well the building was constructed. A further focus of the Building Systems Group is to increase energy efficiency in schools. Schools should provide an optimum learning environment for their students and at the same time deal sparingly with energy resources. Many aging school buildings are in need of rehabilitation in this regard, however.
We provide the scientific flanking for school projects. There are a number of schools in Germany whose energy concepts are conceived and drawn up by individual regional teams. We scientists advise them on how to design and implement their buildings.
Schools are more than workplaces, they're habitats. The Building Systems Working Group advises selected schools under the auspices of a major project funded by the Federal Ministry. The aim is a plus energy standard. In other words, by means of energy saving and regenerative energy, the building should, over the year, produce more energy than it consumes.
Das sind eigentlich alles Marksteine, die wir.
These are the milestones we've achieved to date, but things don't end here. Energy-efficient buildings will go on being built because there's no greater motivation than successful examples.
Gebaute, erfolgreiche Beispiele.
The Building Systems Working Group is doing pioneering work. Its demonstration projects are trailblazers for tomorrow's buildings.